And just like that, the new workstation office is about 90% complete. Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. I've got a very exciting vlog in store today. In fact, I've got a lot to do, so I need to try and keep this as brief as possible. But essentially, I'm going to be upgrading the corner of the man cave that you can see behind me here. I'm going to be adding a workstation, so a desk, a chair. In fact, I'm going to be completely stripping all this wall down and redesigning it for a couple reasons that I'll explain later in the video. A couple cool projects, which is why I need this space to be able to come and work. If you are new to the channel, I have built a shed in the bottom of my garden that I call the man cave. It is my gym. In fact, it's a little bit more than a shed because I have heating, I have lighting, I obviously have TV, PlayStation, everything in here. Unfortunately, I'm going to be losing the racing sim as I never play it. It takes up a lot of room, but I will be hopefully adding a proper racing sim in the next house. But for now, I need somewhere where I can just work, and that is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. It is also Mother's Day, so I'm going to be popping out at lunch, so I need to try and get as much as I can done this morning, and then I can pick up a little bit later this afternoon. Let's get you off the stand and I'll quickly show you what I'm going to be doing in today's video. This has been absolute torture. I've had deliveries coming all week and I haven't opened any of them because I wanted to keep the excitement for the vlog, but obviously I need to get it built because I'm unable to train properly at the moment. But if I flip you around, this is the section of the man cave that is going to be getting changed. First things first, I'm going to have to collapse this. It's a very sad day, especially as the new F1 season has just started. And I want to completely reconfigure all of this and actually get rid of a few bits that I don't think are appropriate. I need to get the monitor off the wall, the PlayStation. I might even have to move the telly up. There is a lot to do, so I'm going to get myself a coffee and then come back in and crack on. First things first, the desk. This one. I actually need to get the monitor off as well. That was easy. Right, it is time to build the desk. And the desk is built and in place. In fact, it was incredibly easy to put together. It took me like 15 minutes, and it's also one of the ones that go up and down. I just need to build the chair, and then I think that might have to be it. In fact, I might try and build the chair and then strip the wall. And then when I get back, I can redecorate and put things exactly where I want them. I will also link everything that I've bought down below in the description. I'd say 90% of it is from Amazon, because Amazon is the GOAT, and the rest of it is just from IKEA. I've got a few plants and decorative bits from IKEA. Yeah, time to build the chair. This is just my luck. At the moment, I thought everything was going smoothly until I started building the chair, and they have actually sent me 2 left arms. How is that even possible? I have triple checked because I thought I was just being stupid, but as you can see, it is identical to that side. I thought I could like flip it and use it the other side, but there is absolutely no chance of that fitting on. So that has ruined this desk setup. I'm gonna have to buy another one. I'll obviously email them and hope that they can just send another arm or even another chair. That is so annoying. Maybe I should have built it all and checked before I made this video, but we're gonna have to proceed, and I just will have no chair. In fact, I can probably pinch a chair from in the house, but it's still not good, is it really? That's really annoying. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. I'm just chairless for the rest of this video. Now, I am going to strip all of this above me, and then I think I'm gonna have to go and get changed and get ready to go out for Mother's Day lunch, and then we can come back later on this afternoon and finish all of this off. It is gonna look cool. I love the desk, which is a bonus. Sick. So this is where I'm leaving it at for the time being, till I get back home. We've got a half constructed chair. The desk actually looks really good, especially when it has a good backdrop. It is an absolute pigsty in here at the moment, so let's go and get some food, see my mum, and then we can carry on with this. So I've just got myself ready to head out for some lunch, and for anyone that's interested, I'll show you today's fit, as I have my favourite gilet on, which is from Ralph Lauren. Paired it with a long sleeve black polo. My newest pickup, which are these trousers from M&S, believe it or not, of all the places. They do really nice stuff at the moment, and I absolutely love the fit of this trouser. I actually go for the 29 length and 32 waist, just because I prefer to have them shorter in the leg if I'm wearing loafers, but I have my olive dunk lows, and I've got my Cartier Santos and the Messy Weekend blue lensed clear frame glasses. These are my favorite glasses at the moment. A very summery vibe. Yeah, time to head out for some lunch, see my mum, and then we can carry on with the office. I am back, and I have a lot to get on with. It is now 20 minutes to 6. I've had a lovely few hours with my mum. We had a very nice meal, but it's time to get this wrapped up. I have repackaged and taken apart the chair that is being collected tomorrow, and hopefully replaced with a new one, so I don't have to use this garden bistro chair in my new office setup. I have a lot of parcels to unpackage and see what's actually in them, as I can't remember, so I'm going to do that and take you through everything I've bought for here. But before I do that, I wanted to just explain one of the reasons as to why I am doing this. Why am I putting a desk and office space in the man cave? And first reason, YouTube. Now, I want somewhere to be able to kind of like just detach myself from the house and have a workstation where I can come, I can edit, I can just like tunnel vision, just get stuff done. That's the main reason, is to just have a space to get out of the way. I don't have to be distracted. The cats constantly try to sit on me. That might sound stupid, but whenever I'm editing on my laptop, they just want to sit on my lap all the time, and that sounds like such a stupid reason, but it honestly is really annoying. So I can just come in here, get out of the way, but also for filming content, I can come in here, have a sit down chat, whether it's like an informative style video, I'm not too sure yet, but I do want to have a cool backdrop behind me here. and just make it more aesthetically pleasing. And obviously it's quiet in here, I don't have any distractions, and the lighting's good because I have the window right there. I have natural light come in, whereas in the house there is literally very minimal places where the lighting's good. So that is another reason. The second main reason I will explain in a sec, and it's something I'm very excited for, and I will be talking about it more in the next video, is to show you what I have picked up for this office space. Now I have actually opened one of them already because I wanted to see what it looked like, but it's from a company called Pugsley, and I've seen this a lot on TikTok. I'll show you the first one because the second one's a little bit of a joke, but I've got my favourite album from Drake in a poster. I have got some frames, but I might actually change them because I'm not too sure if it's the right vibe for the wall. But Nothing Was the Same album. I might actually get a few more of these. I think they look pretty cool, especially on the wall behind me. And the second one, if you didn't know, you should know, my favourite TV series is The Office, the American Office. So I've got Fret Level Midnight, Michael Scarn. In fact, I've got these little pop heads, and I've also got the Lego Office, and I might display them on my desk or on the wall. I'm not too sure yet, but I did see that and just thought it's a little bit of a joke. I'll come in here and laugh every time I see it, and so will guests if they come around to check out my man cave. So that's the first thing. Headphone holder in the same colour as my desk, but with a black metal, which should look really cool when I move the PlayStation off there onto the wall. A nice funky box. Ah, yeah. Ooh. I have wanted one of these for a little while. In fact, I want it for my mine and Hannah's walk-in wardrobe, not the bedroom, and that is a flip clock. It's actually surprisingly expensive. I think it was like 50 or 60 quid. But I just think it will look very aesthetically pleasing on my desk or on a shelf. Again, I'm not too sure yet, but what on earth is that? Ah, yes. I didn't realise I ordered that. Might have slipped into my basket. It is literally just a book holder. I was going to display the book that I'm reading. In fact, I'm going to be completely honest, I don't actually read books because I feel like, well, I don't have the time and I feel like it would waste time, so I listen to them when I'm on runs, when I'm at work, and I'm doing something that doesn't involve me having to, think too much. Listening to The $1 Million Weekend, I've just listened to The Millionaire Fastlane and The Psychology of Money. Both of those books I highly recommend. They were very insightful, very good books to listen to or read, if you want to read. Who reads these days? A laptop stand. Not very exciting. This is the thing I wanted the most. Crikey, that has got some weight to it. Wow. Again, for the price, it better be good quality, and it's very sturdy. That probably weighs a couple kilos, or at least a kilo, and that is just a wireless charger that I need to... How does that work? Where's my missing parts? IKEA purchase. This is a TikTok special. In fact, I feel like I do have another one. I have 2 of the IKEA lamps. I feel like I'm going to try and get a nice lighting in the background here, but we've got the Mark Frost lamp, and also this one is the Bardo. Now you'll see these a little bit better when I get them set up, but essentially I've had to buy a remote bulb on Amazon. It has to be the 7-volt bulb, otherwise it doesn't work properly. Got 2 lamps, maybe one for my desk and one for a shelf. I'm going to click my fingers and this wall behind me will look completely different, and so will the desk. And just like that, the new workstation office is about 90% complete. Unfortunately, it's not going to be finished in today's video. I want to get myself a nice rug. Obviously the chair will hopefully arrive tomorrow. The light, the lamp with the coloured bulb that I mentioned, unfortunately didn't fit. I ordered the wrong bulb for the light, so that is not working. The wireless charger, I didn't realise didn't actually come with the charger itself. It's just the display thing here, which is not ideal because that's going to cost, this thing costs about 70 quid, and then the charger that goes into it is about 40 quid. So £100 for a very nice charging dock. I don't know. Very happy with how this has turned out. I will be adding, I think I'm going to get a nice like tall plant to go in here, and then I want to get some lights to light up the display behind me. But it's going to be a sick spot to come in, work, just get stuff done. I have obviously got my PlayStation that is working here. I could actually still use the pedals on this desk, but I probably won't. I've also set it up so that I have my seated position, and then it raises to how I want it when I'm standing, which I'll stop it. The second reason I have built this and I need this spot to be able to work is because I've mentioned it in a previous video, but I have just set up a new business. Now I want to do a separate video on this because it's still in the early days, but it's going to be a product that you can wear, an accessory, I guess, not necessarily an item. It is an item of clothing, but it's an accessory to start with, and I'm very excited to tell you more about it, but at the moment it's a little bit hush because I'm still working a few things out. It's my new YouTube studio / new business workstation. It has been a pretty full-on day and a few things have gone wrong, but I am happy with the end result. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new. A lot of exciting content to come, especially to do like business stuff. I'm going to document the whole process from, you know, like getting my first product, testers, how much stuff costs. I want to be really transparent and open about how much things cost starting up a business like this. Yeah, got old Lewis Hamilton in the background. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.